Hello, Pisces. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. Thank you for viewing me today. We are doing your deeper dive into your 2024 messages for the month of May. I've already pulled your overarching energy for the year, as well as the energy and message card for the month of May. So this year has been a year of finding balance. For some of you, it's a work-life balance. For some of you, it's spiritual balance. For some of you, it's, other types of, balance between, things at work and just juggling different things around. So you've really been working on this whole year of really evaluating where you want your time spent, how much you want to spend here, how much time you want to spend there, as you are navigating through this year. So the clarifier they gave you, wow, they gave you the world. And the overwhelming feeling that I am getting is you're starting to see, you're getting this, as you are finding this balance in your life for whatever it is, as far as how you are, spending your time, or how it's financial balance, it's, um, however you're doing this, you're starting to get to this point as you're finding this balance, that almost almost an epiphany, to where you're sitting there saying, I can still have all of this without putting 120% into just one thing. I can still have a good job, a good, paying job. I can still go golfing. I can still go here and do there. It's more or less going back, work smarter, not harder. And as you've been working, trying to navigate this balance, you're really starting to realize that you actually have more time, because your energy is increasing. You're doing more things. You're taking more time for self-care, and that is actually making you more productive. It's getting you more energy. You're getting better night's sleep. Um, you're getting more of that involvement that you want in certain areas of your life, and you're not feeling like you're sacrificing it. So you're almost getting like this world is my oyster kind of feeling, like I really can have all of this. I didn't realize that it was actually easier to do than I thought it was, because the energy card they gave to you is walking away for May. And I feel that some of you have actually come to the conclusion that maybe you did actually have to walk away from something in order to realize that you didn't miss that maybe as much as what you thought you did, or it took care of itself. You put the hard work into it to the point to where it's running like a well-oiled machine, and you are now actually being able to step away and let it do what you worked so hard for it to do, and putting all of that blood, sweat, and tears in. And so now you're able to step away. You're able to back off and then take that time and that energy and put it towards something else. So they gave you the four of Pentacles, and this is about that foundation. And I feel like as some of you were starting out on that journey at the beginning of the year of really trying to find this balance, you weren't exactly for sure how your foundation was going to play out. You felt, because it was so uneven, because it was rocky, because it was teeter-tottering back and forth, you weren't exactly for sure. But as you are coming into this balance and you are navigating through this, you are finding that that foundation is getting solid. It is getting more and more solid, where your energies are actually coming up. You're seeing that come up through your root chakra, and you're actually finding yourself more stable, by stepping away from some things and letting them do what you worked so hard for them to do, that now you're actually realizing that your foundation that you built is stronger than what you thought it was. And here they go. They give you another major arcana. They're giving you the star card. And so you're starting to see the abundance and the positivity and the the higher level of vibration that is coming in with possibly walking away from some things and letting them just go, instead of constantly hovering over something or feeling like you always need to be there to take care of it. It's trusting that what you have built is actually working and running the way it should, is giving you the ability to trust that you can go do other things. And so you're getting this very positive energy and this acceptance of saying, I did this and now it's running the way I intended it to do. So now I have additional time, to go that extra round of golf, to go to my child's soccer game, to go to the spa, and have myself pampered for a day, or whatever it is, and still get that additional fulfillment that you are seeking in more than one way. Because the message card that Spirit gave you for this was the wish card. And the message says your heart's desire is ready to come true. And this is what I feel that you're starting to see with finding this abundance throughout this year, that you have really been working towards finding what I'm actually doing and how I'm actually doing it. It's actually working. It's actually working. It's more than feeling like you're living your dream. You're actually accepting, like, I am doing what I have always wanted to do. And they've given you, so your seventh chakra, that's your crown chakra, and that's where you're getting your downloads, your messages from Spirit. So because you have stepped away from some of this, it has allowed you to balance, and it has allowed you, your chakras and your energies, to start aligning to where now you are actually starting to recognize when you are getting messages from Spirit. So they gave you the Five of Cups as another clarifier. And it's very, so it's talking about, in this sense, I don't feel it's like you're actually sad that you've stepped away from things. I don't think you actually truly felt that things were going to run as well as what they did. And so you're getting this emotional conflict, to where you're very happy that it's doing what you worked so hard to build, but also a little sad because it's working as well as what you built it, because you 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 you're almost feeling like maybe you're not needed, but in reality it's the opposite. You're actually needed more because of what you built. Your talents and your energies are being asked to be spent elsewhere. So it's not that you've lost something, you've actually picked up and gained something, because Spirit is sending you the message saying it is time to move on. It is time to move on to the next steps of your life. Yeah. So look at this. So they've given you another major arcana in this, and they've given you the Hanged Man. And through this whole process, you have sat and said, you've looked, and you feel like you've sacrificed things for the greater good, and you have worked really hard for what you have to provide for you and your family, and whatever or however this situation is manifesting for you. But Spirit is coming and saying, now it's time to look at it from a different perspective. And that's what the Hanged Man really talks about, is once you get to a certain point, the Hanged Man says, okay, as you're taking this step back or walking away from something, it's time to get a different perspective. It's time to look at things through a different viewpoint. and then be able to use that to continue to build on this energy and build on this foundation. So I feel that you're on this very, very strong, you're on the right path as you're going through this year, looking for this balance of whatever it is that you're balancing, work life balance, uh, family, personal balance, financial balance, however it is, whatever the step back is that you needed to take, or this walking away from this situation, has actually benefited you very, very positively. It may not necessarily kind of feel that way, but you're starting to see the benefits that are coming from it because you've taken that step back and you're now seeing it from a different perspective. So you're definitely on the right path. And these emotions that you're feeling right now, I feel this is this natural course of kind of that reset that you're going through right now, Pisces. So let's go ahead and let's get a final message card from Spirit as we are wrapping up this reading. Thank you. So the final card that they gave you is this never-ending story. And when you're looking at this, you almost feel like I'm going round and round. I'm going in circles. It's the same vicious cycles that I'm going through over and over and over again. And this is Spirit coming in saying, you have actually stopped that cycle. You've actually stopped it because you have actually walked away. You've stepped away from something which is not your normal thing, or your normal operandi, uh, mode of operation. Is you've actually done something different this time, and it's changing the cycle. And so it's not going to continue to go in that circle after circle in this vicious cycle that you're in, because you did something different this time. And so now it's changing, and it's changing for the better, Pisces. So keep staying on this path. It may feel like it's going slow. It may feel like it's kind of stopped for a little bit, but trust me when I say it is moving very quickly, because to get the World card in there with your major energies that are coming in, you're starting to really start seeing that shift with everything as it's going through. So that is your message for the month of May for your 2024 messages. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped provide some clarity for you. I would be grateful if you'd hit that like, subscribe, and share button, and feel free to leave comments down below if this message resonates with you. And we will see you back here next time, Pisces. Take care.